sipping on tea with a raspberry twist. Crochet love flowing stitch by stitch, purple and brown like a soul set free. That's the rhythm of GrannyDee.
Howdy! My little Amun just took a dive, and I was wanting him so y'all could see him. I need to redo this desk, this whole room on the side. Hey, Dory just called me, and she's no longer going to be live. Oh, my, lights. Got camera in action, but no lights. We must have lights. And they need to flicker. Dory called me and said she no longer wants the Monday live. So I was going to take it back, but I've really enjoyed having that day off. So I was going to see if Sanita, if she comes in here, y'all get my attention. I was going to ask Sanita if she, because I know she was coming on, I think, after me for a while, and then she was coming on after Dory, but I wondered if she wanted to go earlier. I didn't tell Dory I wasn't taking it back, because I may if nobody else wants it, but like I say, I've kind of enjoyed having that time off. My fold is crazy right here. Don't look at that. Don't look at the point stuff out and then tell you not to look at it. Happy, what is today? August 29th? Let me look. August 29th. Is that the date? Yes, it is. And it's my favorite day of the week, y'all know. And I forgot to get the doggone Nutty Buddies again. You are all Nutty Buddies of distinction. Jazz hands, spirit fingers. I love you all, Nutty Buddies. My Nutty Buddies are channel members. And I thank them so much for their donation to the channel each month. And I thank you all that subscribe. That means you're in the Squirrel Squad. That's all you got to do to be in the Squirrel Squad. Just subscribe. And I say appreciate y'all too. Appreciate you all. We just got some news from Susan that Ashley's not doing well. They're still in the hospital, and she said hospice is no longer a solution, and she's on morphine. So just keep her in your prayers. Keep Ashley, our sweet sunflower Ashley, in your prayers. Wow, 20th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina. It seemed like it's been that long. I was living here. Me and hubby had gotten married in, no, that was Hugo. Never mind. Different one. I thought that don't work out mathematically. Oh, mercy. Let's see who's here. But anyway, keep your prayers going for Ashley and Susan. Bless her heart, her mama. And Ryan, her hubby. Hey, VJ. VJ and the Raiders are here. Let's play their song. Let's welcome those Raiders. Yeah, Tank and Mimi, Kitty Cat Knit Place, and all of you praying for Ashley and her family. Yes, her mama is just right there by her side for years. Now, I think VJ was saying they were both diagnosed the same year in 2019. And Miss VJ, thank God she had a good outcome. And I'm like VJ, I was so praying that it wouldn't come to this. Sad, sad, sad. She's so young yet. I think Susan said she was 39. You're gonna be Jules, you were lurking at VJ's. Okay. Let me go back and see who else here. Who knows? Miguel is here. He's gonna take a nap, but he'll be listening for a little while. Hey Bridget, how are you, sweetheart? Jules, and Jules certainly, she's been at death's door several times. Hey Sola, hey Miss Inez, Mama Inez, Sola's mama. Hey Mariana, howdy to you too, and howdy, Sola says with the pink cans waving. Hey Jeanette, hey to all the VJ Raiders. And Jules is saying hey to folks. Hey KK, KK, K and K, KK. Let's see here. Yes, so said, let there be light. Y'all probably can't even see it that well, but I can see them kind of made. I used to have bigger candles back there, but they croaked. So, hey Laura, darling, and something came up. Okay, so you'll let me know if Sunita comes in. Thank you very much. And she might be lurking too, so she'll pop in if she is. Hey, Scandalous Sandra, howdy ho ho ho. Hey, Margie, I'm so tickled for you that you got your back brace off. I know that feels like, it's got to feel freeing. My brother had one of those. It was terrible. It was a big affair. Big and cumbersome looking and hard and all that stuff. Chris, whoever said that said it was the 20th anniversary, I believe. Was that Sandra that said that? I don't know. Hey, Zach. Zach said, I'm doing good. I had a little tummy problems. Yeah, I can guess you at work. Thank you for popping in. Kitty Cat's Knit Place. That's our Mimi Cat Do. Hugs to you too, sweetheart. Hugs to you all. We all need a big old group hug. I wish we could be standing all around our sweet sunflower Ashley and with Susan and Ryan, her husband. I wish we could be there with them, but we're there in spirit and in prayer. Tankster's here. Saying hello, Gabby D. She's just getting up. All right. I had a terrible night last night. I kept getting up, and this morning, then I didn't take a nap, so I ain't gonna be worth a darn tonight at we're usually at Michelle's on the weekend, but I think since Michelle had last night for the knit and crochet guys and gals or crew or whatever we call ourselves. I call us KC and the Moonshine Gang. But I believe we're at, I think they traded spaces, so I believe we're at Rosalie's tonight. But we'll see. Yeah, it was Sandra that said 20th anniversary. Yeah, she said 20th. There's Sam waving the pink hands. Margie says, howdy, everyone. And Tank said, that long ago, Sandra, right? Doesn't seem like it, does it? I was thinking about Hugo at first. We were in here in 89 when Hugo hit. Well, I didn't stay in here. I headed for the house with Mom and Dad, and I was not feeling well. Hey, Kelly, honey. Our Kelly from Kelly's Crochet Adventures. I was having the tummy issues last night, so that's why I didn't hang out. I'm going to try to get over there more, darling. I love you bunches. Love you all. Hey, Barb. I'm glad you're here too, Kelly. And VJ's here. She says, TGIF, VJ Raid, you may loosen your seatbelts. And DK Jen is here from VJ's. You know, she lives where I'd love to be right now for the next 3.5 years anyway. England. Yeah, Tank said, oh, poor baby, yes. And poor Mama and poor Ryan. And I just feel for them all. Jules says, pray. Yeah, just keep your prayers up. Mimi and Jules to praying for Ashley, and I know all of us are. All of us are. Hey, Angie's Treasures, how are you, sweetheart? And Angelise, hey, darling. Susan E. Y'all know I'm looking down at my phone, and it's on the charger, so that's why I have to kind of, I'll try to put it up here. It'll go a little ways. Hey, Gracie, you going up to the bougie squirrel nest? She says prayers for Ashley, too, yes. Hey, Susan. Susan E is here. Tank saying hi, VJ. Sorry I missed your live. And I'm sure she understands you were napping. And Bridget says, I'm going up in the nest. I need to jump in the shower. I just come in from cutting as much of the grass as I could. Darn part keeps breaking on the mower. Ain't that always the way it is? Seems like when my husband, when we were together, every time something would happen to either the mower, most often the weed chewer, I called it, weed eater. And Miss Mimi saying hi to folks, and Jules, that's where she said she was lurking at VJ's there, and VJ said thanks to Jules. And oh shucks, nice jam, GrannyDee, Angie said. Isn't that cool? My Lana Nana Banana and her son made that little ditty up at the intro, if that's what you're talking about. Let's see here. Folks telling each other howdy do. VJ's going to the basement, then to the squirrel nest. She said, still have my whapper. Okay, for the trolls. Okay, thank you, darling. Hope we don't have any problems with that, but you never know. Tank said, not ho, sorry. She said, saying hey to Mimi. She said ho. I bet she figured that out. There's my Lana Nana Banana saying hey to a whole bunch of folks. And hey, Kendra Lutz, how are you, sweetheart? And she's asking you not to forget your thummy. We have 44 folks here today. Woohoo! Yay, yay! Figure out where this camera is back-assards to the way you'd think it would be. It's the mirror image. There's a way to fix that, but I forget to do it. Chris's Kaleidoscope. Oh, who you talking about there? Hey, Tina C. Thank you, darling. This is just, I have this on because I didn't wash my hair like I should have today. I have to get that done either tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm having a bad hair day. And Lennon Anna says, Tank, not tan. Everybody's got their little, having their little errors. That's okay. We understand. We understand what you're trying to say. We picking up what you're putting down. And Kristen F. Hey, sweetheart. I think I said hello a while ago, but I'll say it again. Chris said is today. Oh, that's when you said was it the 25th, and she said 20th. Tank says, "Hey, Grandpa." Delana Nana Banana. And let's see. Stuff's going crazy with my chat. Again, everybody's saying howdy to one another. Laura says she's making supper and she's got us on the TV. What you having? I don't know what I'm having. Might be leftover mac and cheese that was frozen, but it was good. It's from Marie Callender. I don't think I've ever had her mac and cheese. Here's Rainbow Denise. And Tankster says bad eyes and can't type with one finger. That's all right, darling. I understand the eyeballs. My eyes are crap. And I know my brothers are worse than mine. It worries me, him driving. But I guess he's all right for that. It's just he can't hardly read at all. Can't wait to get these Cadillacs backed out of our eyeballs. Let's see. Folks still saying, Kelly says, I love all y'all. We love you right back, darling. We love everybody here. Group hugs. Tankster said she had her ultrasound Wednesday and she needs prayers. Nothing bad looking, but just a few concerns. Okay, honey. We can do that. Include Tank in your prayers, y'all, and all our folks. Madonna, Linda, Just Crochet, sister, of course, our sweet Ashley, and her mama and her husband. We already went over that. And Jules, Miguel, me for my memory and trying to lose weight, but still eating these suckers. But hey, they help me not smoke so much. These are delish. And Ashley and her mama got me those. Hey, Rosalie. Are we at your house tonight? I know we're usually at Michelle's on the weekend. But I was thinking y'all said your house tonight since Michelle had it last night. This is the coffee one. Cafe au lait or something like that. Or cafe latte. Hey, Michelle. Here's our girls coming in. Anyway, those things are good and they last forever. They last forever, but I'm down to my last 3. And that's not saying anything to you, Susan. My goodness, you and Ashley have been way too kind, and I sure appreciate it. But I might spring for some more. I shouldn't, but they do help with the smoking thing. Of course, I could get stuff that would be cheaper, but hey, those last forever. Let's see. We got lots of folks saying prayers, and Chris said, I remember Katrina coming in toward land, and next thing I know, it's what? It's April? And what is AR? April AR. It's April AR. I'm not sure. I'm lost, and I probably shouldn't be, but you know I'm thick. And Angie says, have a wonderful weekend, Zach. And Jules says, Gus is Barb's fur baby, and he's not doing so well. So we can pray for Gus as well. Barb's fur baby. Zach needs prayers for mental health, for sure, for sure. Hi, Sis Ola. How are you, my darling? She says, blanket hello. She's going in the nest too. And hey to all the observers in the nest. And hey to folks that catch the replay later on. We got that bougie squirrel nest. Well, let me show you. Let's just show you that squirrel nest. Chris. Who are you talking about, sweetie? I must have missed it. I saw it a while ago over here, but you said, dang, no, where did it go? I was just reading it. DS and stroke necessitated an induced coma. Who are you talking about, darling? Who have I missed? You're so sweet, Tina. Thank you so much. Yes, pray for our Zach. Those mental issues can be just as bad as physical, if not worse sometimes. Chris says, nice to know how long it's been, so thank you. Margie says she's going to donate some books to, not sure. Did she say, oh, Goodwill? So she'll see everybody later, so she's going to do that right now. And Sandra says she hates washing her hair. Wish I could throw it in the washer. I know. I got that wonderful shower in there, but I wash my hair in the sink. I'm always freezing cold when I get out of the shower. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. And I'll turn the AC off or turn the heat up, whatever, depending on what the season is. But I'd rather just wash it in the sink and then just wash my body. Because to do my hair, it takes it a while to dry. And I just feel like I'm freezing. Gracie says, hi, Ola Joe. I'm saving a place for you in the bougie squirrel nest. And Kelly saying hello to a flock of folks. Let's see. Tankster was asking Chris what she was talking about too. And let's see. And Sis Ola said, Gracie, thanks, dear. Keep it warm. And Denise said, right, Sandra. And KK says, Sola, how was everyone your way? And Sola said, Ola Joe in the house. I know, my sis Ola. I'm so glad. Zach says, I'm hoping to get mine cut Tuesday. I can't Monday. It's Labor Day and they aren't open. Hey, Niecy. It's Niecy, y'all, from Freehandly Made. Autistic. Thank you, Kitty Cat. Me, member for 14 months of the Baby Squirrels. I owe you a song. Hey, Annie, the aimlessly wandering soul. DK Jen says she does the same. GrannyDee washes her hair with the shower hose, but showers herself separately. Well, it's good to know I'm not the only weird one that does that. I thought I paid a fortune for that doggone shower. But I do my hair in the kitchen sink. And I use the kitchen sink because the bathroom sink, I haven't used it in ages because there's a leak underneath it, only if you turn the water on. So I got to get somebody out. And that's been for years. I got to get several things done over here, and I just stuff keeps coming up that takes my money, and now I'm saving up for the trip with Froggy and them. Oh, and remember, Southern Sisters are after me tonight, and I'm pretty sure they're going to be at Froggy's. I think I checked that out. Scandalous Sandra's been a member for 22 months at the Flying Squirrel. She says, wow, almost 2 years. Yeah, 2 more months. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the members. Chris said, Sola, thank God for allowing me to survive. Oh, that was you? Chris said, Sola, thank God for allowing me to survive and remember how to crochet and meeting you all. Wow. So that was you. Wow, wow, wow. Well, thank God, the Lord can do wondrous things. Let's see. Where'd I go again? Folks hugging one another. Tankster says, need to go toss our salads and make the salad dressing, but she's listening. All right, darling. And Niecy's saying hey to KK. Sola says, KK, okay. I feel blessed. Thanks for asking. How are you and family? Yes, we love our Sola and her mama. Mama Inez. Waving again. Angie's Treasure says at Tank, that sounds delicious. There's my Cindy Lulu. Big hugs to you and Teresa. And there's my Rosalie again. Saw her when I was looking up there. And Michelle, my Belle. And Annie and Sis Ola's calling a bunch of folks by name. Saying howdy everybody is. So says, Anita, are you here? Anita, I was going to ask you a question if you're here. Nothing bad. Could be something good. Let's see. More howdies, which is good. Hey, Dago. How are you, sweetheart? Remember, Dago, the fundraiser that she was getting together for Dory, they decided to cancel that at Dory's request. So, but I'm sure Dory could still use your help if you'd want to get up with her and send her some PayPal or something. Kendra said, Crystal, the Yarny chicken is having, oh, okay, I forget. Thank y'all for reminding me. There's Anita. Hey, darling. Hang on, I'm going to act just something. Shoot. Oh, Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat lady. She comes on Friday nights as well. So she's having a celebration too, Kendra's telling us. So you might want to go check that out. Or check, go to one and check out the Southern Sisters on their replay or whatever, or bounce back and forth, or have them on two. You say question two, Sandra. You fell out the squirrel nest, sister. Oh no. Her mind left when I started talking about tossing salad. Not that way. Bridget says, woohoo, out of the shower just in time for FedEx to drop off my yarn dye party at my house tonight. Are you live tonight? So Froggies for the Southern Sisters right after me, and Crystal's having a celebration. And then, I'm on with Michelle Sleeper and Rosie Posey from 7 till 10. So feel free to pop in anytime. I'm thinking it's at Rosie's, and they probably said, remember to type drop if you want your link drop, but just do it, once or twice during this hour. And we're already over the half hour. And if you want to check your weather, you can just type weather. Doesn't need any exclamation marks or anything, any kind of punctuation. Just weather, space, and your zip code or your city and state. Kendra's been a member of the Baby Squirrels for 9 months. I have another milestone and a thank you. And there's Kitty Cat's Knit Place, and Miss Mimi showing she's been a member for 14 months. Thank you too, darling. Dinky Crafts. So that's where she was saying she does her hair separately too. DK Jen. There's Susan Vincent. Hey, sweetheart. I was telling them about Ash. And we're still praying. Praying for you. Praying for Ryan. Praying for our sweet girl. We wish we could just all be there with you, but we are in spirit. Trish, Mama Swift is here. Golly gosh, we got 51 in our house. We better show some. We twisted sisters. Skanda says, I better zoom, and show some yarn before y'all start leaving me. Bridget says, no, I thought about doing a pop-up late night, but not sure when I'll start. Okay, no worries. Sanita, I was going to see if Dory called me today and said that I could take my Monday back because she doesn't care about going live anymore, at least for the time being. But I wanted to, I really don't want it back. I love y'all, but I think I kind of like just going 4 times a week instead of 5. Because, when I was doing Monday too, it was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Hey, Vicky Oodles. Popping in real quick and to say hi and thumb support. She's on a search for some patterns and hopes to be back in a bit. Okay, darling. KK's got to run, but leaving us running in the background. Okay, darling. Is Izzy here? Or that's a different Izzy. Izzy and Adriana, hello. Says Sandra, sis, I'm rolling on the floor laughing. All right. If I missed anybody, I surely didn't mean to, and I will catch you. Wait a minute. She says, oh, so you want me to go? No, I'm just saying if you want to, you can. The Monday at 5 o'clock spot is available if you want it. Monday at 5. That's Eastern. So I guess are you Central Time? I want to say you are, so I guess it would be 4 your time. I'm just asking. I was just asking, thinking you might want to. If you don't fit, that's fine. I'm sure somebody will. Hey, Sherry, darling, how are you? Hey, what's in my cup is what I've been having. What's in your cup? And what's on your hooks and or needles? And this is I might be saying this wrong. Cafe latte from C's Candies from that sweet sunflower Ashley and her mama. Yes, you're Central. Okay. So think about it. Just think about it and let me know. Hey, Nana Donna. How are you and that Daisy May, her new puppy? She's so cute. Sherry says, I'm great now that I'm home. All right. Hey, here's your grape nuts. He wants to give y'all a sniff. Yeah, y'all smell good today. How y'all doing? I hope y'all have a great you probably have a long weekend since Monday's Labor Day. Have a good time, but be careful. Watch out for crazy people. Okay, Granny, let's show them the goods. I know, isn't it great to see Angie? I was thinking it was a different Angie at first, but now I know which Angie it is, and that is fine. It's cool. What do I do with my... Oh. Do I have yarn? I got yarn for days. This is probably enough for all weekend. How you like this bag? Do y'all ever watch the Grocery Gals or Grocery Girls? They're sisters, Tracy and Jody. And this is Tracy's the one that has this business, Mrs. Brown's Bags. I think I got that right, if I'm not mixing them up. Sandra says, glad I put my good perfume on today. Yes, you know. If you come to my house, Grape Nuts is going to sniff you. Anyway, this is my Mrs. Brown's bag, and it says it somewhere on the side, I guess. There's a little tag somewhere. I can't find it right this minute. I've shown y'all this before. It's a wreck. I'm pretty positive that this is some acrylic that I hand painted ages ago, years ago. And the reason it's so light is because it's acrylic. But most of my acrylic that I tried to dye washed totally out because, you know, I didn't know what the heck I was doing. China's here. Hey, girl. Hey. Crochet Queen China. You watch the Grocery Girls too? I don't catch them a lot anymore. They're in Canada. But they're so cute. And they're kind of like Bod. They have hundreds of people at their lives. She crochets. Who are you talking about? Nana Donna. Saying she crochets too. She makes beautiful something. And the groomers. Not sure who you talking about. Hey, Gwen. Good to see you. Glad you're here. So, and I don't know. I have no idea. I just had some... I have no idea what acrylic that was. Probably about 100 yards, I'd say. It's probably it looks like a DK weight. But I was tickled that I at least got that much color to stay in, because most of the other... Thanks, Sisola. She dropped the Grocery Girls link. You know, most of it came, every bit of it, out. Sherry says certain dyes work better on acrylics. It's just a matter of using different things. Some acrylics are better than others, right? And I'm so tickled when I get together with Froggy and Maureen and the other Twisted Fiber friends that I'm gonna go on vacation with. They invited me, and I'm still so tickled. I can't hardly believe it. We're gonna be dying there, and I got a whole... You know those 31 bags? I got one of these big, almost like a duffel bag, but it's not rounded. But it's that size big, like a weekender bag, full of white wool. Most of it's white, just plain wool. Some might be superwash. But anyway, I'm excited because we're going to be dyeing, and I've got some dye to... You know, I had real good success on plain wool with Kool-Aid. I know I've told y'all that a number of times. Sam says for sure not all acrylics are the same. Yes. You know who did a really good job on acrylics is Melissa Reed. Yep. Bridget may have done some too, or she may do some. This is from Expression Fiber Art. This is one of my favorites. It's the color is Summer Cocktail. You see it? If I turn it up right, you can. Summer Cocktail, and it's a beautiful, magenta? Fuchsia? Anyway, it's pretty. Raspberry. And this is bamboo alpaca fingering weight, and it is 80% viscose bamboo, 20% alpaca. 351 meters, 384 yards, I think it says. I'm losing my bag. Don't let that happen. And it is so silky soft. That's just a tie right there. It is so silky soft. I have a bunch of this. I think she had a pretty good sale on these. And I have a few other things. And I have a whole lot of darn good yarn. I showed this not long ago, but for you purple lovers, I think this is very pretty. Does it look blue on your screen? It looks blue on this screen, but purple on my phone. It is very purple. And it's the brand is Creative, but it's spelled Criative, DK weight. I have to get out my little time to grease up the lips too after a while. Oh, and I still owe y'all thank you and ball sack down, right? Dee, my last comment, and he said, okay, hang on. Hello, Chris. Yes, I do. Very beautiful yarn. Oh, what did you say? I noticed I'm blue. May I post that article about that? Well, yeah. That's why I did that. Is that what you're talking about? Certain people have Nana Donna. If you're blue, you must be a mod. Got my wrench and a bunch of other people got it taken away. I don't know how you got one. Just certain people have the wrenches now that do it. I took a bunch away because we didn't really need all that many, but then some people were really upset about it. If you want yours back, I can do that. You want yours back, Donna? Okay, this is a 3-weight, so a DK. I think I said DK. Yes, I did. This is 40% alpaca, 30% cotton, 30% modal, MADAL. We looked that up before, but I can't remember what it was. Anybody know off the top of your head, or you can look it up? This is made in Peru for Euro yarns. And there's not really a cut. There's a color number, 28, but it'd be just purple as it can be. It's beautiful, and I just had that one. I know y'all know this yarn, and I got it from Dee. I think it was Dee. In a big bag. I believe I won the bag of the month or something, because there was a whole bunch of stuff in there. And Sandra and I and a lot of people have gotten the it's okay, I'm good, I just enjoy it. Okay, Donna. Whatever. I don't want to piss anybody off. I did piss some people off, but I didn't think folks would take it, I'm happy not being a mod because y'all know I'm lazy. I just like to, when I go to people's chats, I just like to say hey and sit back and do my thing and watch and listen and stuff. But this name, asshole. Some good old Timu yarn, and it works up nicely. I started that Agatha's reading shawl, that Sandra SC gave it to me. I've done a million times. Sandra's got one too now. So I could never piss you off, Donna. Well, good. I don't like to piss folks off. And I think maybe they got their feelings hurt more than that. Okay, there's the link. Okay, I will check it out. I'll have to check it out later. Hey, Karen. Karen JSP is here. She says, hi, all. Modal rayon is from beech trees. She's got a question mark there. So are you remembering? You think you know that's what it is? And I believe in this bag, all the rest of this is just a little bit of my darn good yarn collection. Q Linda, Quilty Crocheter, gave me a bunch of her darn good yarn, and then I had a bunch and was still getting it. I do miss getting it, but I've just got so much. I quit every one of my, I think I did, all of my yarn subscriptions, and it really hurt my heart. Well, I loved Knit Crate, but they quit for whatever reason, and it was just all of a sudden thing that just kind of freaked us out. But I miss getting from them, and I miss my darn good yarn, but I do have a ton of it. This is, I'm pretty sure, it sure does feel like cotton. The color is called Patriotic for obvious reasons. And it is a lace weight, so it's a 0. And it's 300 yards. Yep, the recycled sari silk. Yep. Sorry, all these little things are just, some of it's part of the tags and some of it's probably just fluff. So there you go. And our town faith is big for patriotic stuff, especially around the 4th. Oh, Karen said that's what Google said. Well, Google said it. Usually it's pretty correct, isn't it? Isn't it? Boy, I'm thirsty. Thirsty. And here's another one. This is Pride hand-dyed sport weight silk yarn, and this is the transgender colors. Pink and blue with a little bit of white or cream. I think all these came out during June of one year. And this is 200 yards of sport weight. Most all this is made, well, some is cotton, but a lot of it is the silk, the recycled silk. It feels cottony. It feels kind of like a little bit like, what am I always saying? Microfiber. And here is one called Cuba. This is a lace weight also. Cuba Havana Nights. Isn't that pretty? It's like a mint and pink and a little bit of lavender right in there. And I've got several of these, so enough to do a little bit of damage since it's so tiny. 0 weight, lace weight. Would make some pretty, like, well, if you made doilies, I might try my hand at that sometime. I know Carrie, the Yarny Elephant, loves doing doilies, and she does a good job. Man, really got 9 more minutes. I'll just show you a couple more. So it says, remember Dee's Creative Hands and Mama G are going to have their yarn sale on September 4th at 6 Eastern. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What day of the week is the 4th? Thursday. That's Dee's lifetime. Karen says darn good yarn can be a bit sticky like microfiber. This is, and you probably can't, well, maybe you can't. It's very, very sparkly. Very sparkly. You probably just see them as dots. And look at there. It's called Sandy Beach. And this is super fine, but a number 1 weight. So a little bit larger than the lace weight. But it has 300 yards. And this little 50-gram skank. Sparkle Sandy Beach. And like I said, I have several of all these that I'm showing you. I have several. I'll show you 2 more and then we'll stop. This one is the same as that other one I showed you. This sure is pretty though, isn't it? That'd be a pretty baby something. Be a pretty anything, but whatever. And then they had some ombres of different colors. I know they had an orange, they had a yellow, they had a blue, they had a purple. Maybe red. I don't think red. I'm not sure. And this is this hank is number 2. Look, it's kind of limber. It's in wiener formation, I say. Let's see here. This is called To Paris with Love. Maybe this isn't the ombre. I'm not sure. 250 yards. I said it was a number 2 sport weight, I think. And I guess that's all you need to know about that, but it is a nice ombre. Leslie's Crochet Corner. And here's one that is, I have a couple of cottons in here. I know I've got a blue one. This color is called Dandelion. This is cotton. And it's kind of got the little slubby, sort of boucle-esque, like I say. Yeah, the color is Dandelion Poof. Yep, number 2 sport, 320 yards. 292 meters, I think it says. But, I could take this to dye as well. But, Lordy, I got so much. I have tons and tons and tons to take on the trip to dye. I'm so excited about going with them, but you know what I hate and what I am not looking forward to? Packing. Y'all know how lazy I am. But not only that, trying to remember everything, especially with my squirrely brain. Most important thing, besides yarn, is the meds. So I'll get my Hannah to come over and she'll get them all put together in my I do have that little organizer box that I got from Amazon. It's really cool. And then you got all the days of the month, and for each day you've got a little plastic rectangular thing with 3 little windows that you open up. So if you take medicine morning, afternoon, night, you can separate it like that. So it's good that you could take out each day's and do it that way. Thank you so much, Sola, Squirrel Raid to Crystals, and the Wonder Froggies. And I owe some folks a thank you. So let me do that. Here we go. And these members also, for their milestone, Kendra Lutz for being a baby squirrel for 9 months, is our Mimi member for 14 months, baby squirrel also. And Miss Scandalessandra being a flying squirrel for 22 months. So thank y'all so much, and here you go. Ah, ding dong. I forgot to do the... Here, let's do the RDAF. I forgot. I remember grape nuts, but I forgot the little RDAF, didn't I? Well, let's do the snake lips first, because I need to grease up. Okay, freshly greased, and used my lip venom that's supposed to plump up your lips. It just gives them a tingle. They don't look no darn different. Not that I really expected them to, but it smells so good. Y'all know I was going to do this. I have not started yet. This is from that Wooble set. Maybe I'll work on this a little bit tonight. We'll see. But I have done a little more on this, which was from this yarn that came from Temu. It's the prettiest cake I ever spun. And that's Anita's little Hank. Hank from Sanita. She's giving me so many cute things. I had to put that on his head. And there's a man. He's the only one besides the toilet paper that I've made. I never did redo his arms. They probably won't get done. He's probably just going to be just like he is. But that's double stranding. This from Temu. It's supposed to be 100% cashmere. It can't be for, I don't know what I paid, around $10 maybe for a bag of 6. And let's see, I'm working on this hat a little bit for Christy's Crochet Creations by Christy. Oh, it's 6 belts. And I have done just a wee bit more on this. This is a Suzette stitch with an anniversary cake. The colorway is Peach Party. And I guess I'll see what you guys are working on, because I asked you if you told me. But it's okay if you didn't. Keep Ashley in your prayers and all our other folks we mentioned. And if you've got some other folks that need prayers, or if you need prayers, you love some good lipstick too, Donna. Yeah. Thank you, Sola. Remember, Danny's link is top 1 in my description box. If you want to leave prayer request there. Thank you. I think so. It's going to be a little Lapgan or Afghan, Donna. Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for coming over. You working on a scarf, Angelise? All right. I'll see you at the Southern Sisters over at Froggy's. I didn't do the redirect thing. Or over at Crystal's also. Remember, she's partying over there. We like parties. Yes, we do. We like all our buddies. Okay, love y'all bunches. This is for me as well. Be sweet, don't be ugly. Boop, bitty, boop, boop. And I'll be on tomorrow at 3, 2 hours early. Boop, boop, boop.